You are welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata Nosahai is still my name, and today our conversation is going to be in the light of the Yuletide season. You know, Christmas is here. This is the 14th day of December 2022. And, you know, because of this Yuletide season, many Nigerians in the diaspora community are going to be coming into town. They are going to be flooding in to celebrate Christmas, you know, the New Year, Christmas and the New Year celebration with their loved ones. And many of them are going to be engaging the services of the hospitality industry. They are going to be booking into hotels. You know, they are going to be using many restaurants in town. And even people that are not Nigerians, but foreigners who are coming on vacation just to spend time in their environment, will be coming into town. We are going to be having a lot of demand and a lot of pressure, you know, on the hospitality industry. So what we are going to be, the conversation we'll be having this morning will be in that light, and it is the topic, 6 professional attributes you must possess and project as a hotel front desk officer or a receptionist in this Yuletide. 6 professional attributes you must possess and also project as a hotel front desk officer or a receptionist in this Yuletide. You know, you need to be professional. The topic is 6 professional attributes you need to possess, and then you also need to project. So professionalism is key. See, professionalism is exhibiting attitude that makes customers feel comfortable, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like it or not, whether you are in the mood or not. You know, professionalism requires you to exhibit the best of disposition despite, you know, the kind of emotion you may be going through or the emotion you may be feeling. What's the essence of it? In order to see that you project yourself and the hotel you work for in a positive light. And when the customer wants that kind of service in the future, your hotel, the hotel you work for, you know, will always be the one that will come to their mind. This is so key. So professionalism in hospitality or hotel industry is you conducting yourself with a positive attitude to make guests or customers feel comfortable, whether you feel like it or not, whether you are in the mood or not. Now, as a front desk officer in that hotel, as a receptionist in that hotel, the way you project yourself, the way you present yourself, the attributes and the attitude you bring to the table is what shapes the brand of the hotel. It's what crafts the brand. This is so important. That is why it's very important we look at this strategic topic today. You know, 6 professional attributes you must possess and project as a hotel front desk officer or as a receptionist of that hotel. Number 1, see yourself as the hotel's brand ambassador. This is so key. You know, there's a saying that as he thinks in his heart, so is he. You know, positive attitude stems out of positive thinking. Positive attitude stems out of positive thinking. This is so important. So for you to exhibit that positive attitude to these visitors, these customers increase that we are going to be experiencing in this Yuletide because of the Christmas and the New Year season, it is very, very key that you see yourself as the brand ambassador of that hotel. As a front desk officer, see yourself as the image maker of that hotel. See yourself as the public relation officer of that hotel. When you see yourself from this perspective, see yourself from this angle, not just a receptionist, not just a front desk officer, that will position your psychology to enable you exhibit the positive attributes and positive attitude that will make the customer want to keep returning for repeated back-end transactions, for repeated patronage. This is just so key. See yourself as a hotel's brand ambassador, as a public relation officer, as the image maker. You know, positive attitude, like I've hammered on, stem from positive thinking. Is so important. Then the second one, show a sincere desire to help guests. Guests are going to be coming in. You are the front desk officer. You are the brand ambassador. You are the image maker. You are the receptionist. Show that sincere desire to help guests when they come around. You know, it's very important that you don't ignore guests. Now, when they step in and you see this guest stepping in through the front door, you might be attending to people that came before that particular before that particular guest, I beg your pardon. You may be attending to another person. Now, don't just assume that the person should understand that somebody was there before him or her came. In as much as you are attending to that first person that came, give that guest a body language that you acknowledge his or her presence. This is so key. You know, you may be talking to somebody, interacting with a guest that came before. Somebody just stepped in. As we are talking with that person, just give a smile to the new guest that just stepped in, and then use your hand to give a direction to the available seat for the guest to sit down while you continue talking to the guest that came before. Use a body language to tell the new guest that I'll be with you in a moment. Direct the person to sit down, and then you are having that conversation and that interaction with the guest that came before. This is so important. Learn to acknowledge their presence even if they meet you attending to other guests. So important. Now, this is so important. Don't tell a guest that you will take care of an issue when you know you won't. And if something is beyond your purview, is beyond, your responsibility, if what a guest requires at that time, you don't have the capacity to attend to that issue, it is your responsibility as the brand ambassador of that hotel to make sure that the guest is directed appropriately to the person that can help, who could be your supervisor, who could be your manager. This is okay. So important. We are looking at 6 professional attributes you must possess and project as a front desk officer of that hotel in this Yuletide season. Then the third one, this is so important. This is just okay. Don't show any indifference towards guests. What am I saying? Don't exhibit a body language to guests that shows that their presence is inconveniencing you. This is so important. Now, even if the guest is exuding unpleasant body odor, don't exhibit a body language that shows that. Don't do that in any way. Comport yourself. Pull yourself together. And, just make sure you do your job professionally and appropriately. It is very, very unprofessional for you to exhibit the kind of body language to guests and visitors as a front desk officer of that hotel, as a receptionist, that their presence is inconveniencing you. Like I said just now, even if they are exuding an unpleasant body odor, which you may find offensive, which you may find inconveniencing, pull yourself together. This is so important. Professionalism requires that. Remember the definition of professionalism. It is you ensuring that customers feel comfortable, whether you are in the mood or not, whether you feel like it or not. So don't show signs of dislikes. Don't show signs of impatience in any way. Now the fourth one, the fourth professional attribute you need to possess and project as a frontline officer of that hotel, as a receptionist, as a front desk officer in this Yuletide season. The fourth one is that be friendly. Smile and make eye contact. Friendliness is key. It's an amazing attribute that makes customers feel comfortable. Friendliness is an amazing professional attribute you must possess in order for guests to keep on returning to patronize your kind of hotel. Some of them are even coming to patronize you for the first time. And if they don't find that friendly disposition, which gives you a positive brand personality, they may not want to come back again. Friendliness is so key. And this is a caveat. In being friendly, don't become too casual. This is very important. In being friendly, don't become too casual. So key. Then the fifth one, never lose your temper with difficult guests. You are going to find difficult people coming to patronize you in this Yuletide season. Difficult guests are going to come in. Now, no matter their disposition, no matter the unpleasant attitude they will bring to the table, do everything possible within your power not to lose your temper. So I am proactively preparing you ahead, giving you a prep that in this Yuletide season, you are going, people are of different character, people are of different attitude. You are going to see some unpleasant one. Prepare your mind ahead. You need your unending patronage. Pull yourself together. This is so important. and then make sure that no matter how difficult they are, your cool is maintained. Don't lose your temper with difficult guests. Ensure that courtesy is your watchword. Ensure that courteousness is your brand in this youth season. Then the last one, the sixth one, don't talk to guests with slangs like what's up, all those, kind of street slang, within the SOP kind of language and all that. Don't talk to guests with slangs, and be professional with them. Be professional with your language. Regularly use terms like please, ma'am, and all the rest. And then every conversation should always end with thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. This is just so key. And if you're able to, pull all this together in this youth season, any customer that comes to patronize you, they will want to come back again. And another amazing thing is that they will also recommend that hotel, for people within their sphere of contact. And then your turnover is just increasing. And then you, as the reception in the front desk, you also positively, presenting yourself, to members of the public. And amazing things can just be bettered out of that place. Probably through that kind of channel, you could get a better offer from people who come to patronize the hotel, who feel that this kind of disposition and attitude you are bringing to the table, they need it in their company, and then you see yourself advancing the course of your career and destiny. This is just so key and important. You see, I believe that profound value have been added to you today, and it's so important you reach out to me, you call me, and let's see how we can take things to the next level. As a hotelier, as a hotel manager, as a hotel director, it's so strategic and key that I sit with your people, we'll have a session with them, and be able to prepare them, with the right nugget, with the right tools to leverage on the influx of patronage you'll be experiencing in this season. My phone number is 080. That's it on the screen, 080 66 86 5060. The second one is equally there. It's 080 529 29120. And should you live outside Nigeria, you want to reach me, those of you that watch from Europe and North America, you want to reach me, just add our beloved country code +234 80 66 86 5060.
Okay.
The second one +234 80 529 29120.
All right, thank you so much.